Madam Deputy Speaker, at this very sad time we remember the life of Queen Elizabeth II with gratitude for her love and service to our nation. Her Majesty lived her life guided by a deep sense of duty, a duty to her people, her country, her family, an overwhelming sense of public service. She carried out her duties without stint, without complaint, and through the toughest of times and the darkest of hours. As a politician, I have also appreciated her stability and constancy that she has brought through recent difficult and tumultuous years, how she has been so attentive to adapting through periods of social change through her time, and her respect for our democracy. That's why we mourn our Queen, because her sense of duty, her humour and her warmth has touched the hearts of the nation, and indeed so many across the world, in her beloved Commonwealth and beyond. She has lived a truly remarkable life. She was purposeful in all that she did. Young and old loved her. And I know I am already not the only MP to know that probably the first and most important question we will always be asked on a visit to a primary school is, have you met the Queen? Madam Deputy Speaker, today I laid flowers at Buckingham Palace on behalf of my constituents, with our thoughts and prayers for King Charles III and all his family. My constituents are sharing in the national grief, and I have been receiving moving and thoughtful messages from them. One said, "News of the passing of Her Majesty deeply saddened me. Her reign, spanning over 70 years, was a celebration of leadership, of courage and dedication. She led the nation with exemplary steadfastness, even while battling with her own personal grief." Another said, "Rest in peace to an amazing icon. She was the face of Britain and was loved by all." Locally, we recall the special memory of a visit by Her Majesty to open the new wing of the Gurdwara Sri Guru Singh Sabha on Alice Way in Hounslow in October 2004. This Gurdwara has a wonderful library, classes and community wellbeing and support services, all of which she saw. Her visit was just one example of her deep and genuine interest in communities across our nation and in all faiths that saw people from all backgrounds feel at ease, respected and connected to her. Her visit left a mark and a deep sense of the local community and its story being recognised and valued. Her Majesty's passing also caused me to reflect how just in June we came together to celebrate her Platinum Jubilee. I attended over 10 street parties and events over those few days. She, even at 96, had the power to bring people together. She was the inspiration for parties in Feltham, in Heston, in Bedfont, in Hanworth and more widely, organised by residents, local businesses and our Royal British Legions. People shared their lives after 2 years of COVID, and the events reunited friends and neighbours, still building their confidence to connect after so much isolation. Madam Deputy Speaker, the loss of a mother is truly the most painful of moments, and as King Charles III takes on the role of monarch, we know he will be leading in supporting the grief of his whole family just over a year after the sad passing of Prince Philip. They do not grieve alone, and we stand with them at this time. Her Majesty was admired, loved and respected and revered. She was the best of us and brought out the best in us. Today we thank her, we mourn her, we celebrate her. God save the King.